She bumped into me.
What did you do?
I made a mistake.
They won't believe me. I keep trying to tell them I haven't done anything. I'm innocent.
Running up and down bloody corridors, you'd swear we had nothing better to do.
Can you cope now that a new intake just arrived?
I'm okay.
Now, you just try and calm yourself, young lady, for your own sake. You'll find yourself ending up in solitary.
Please, Miss Bennett. Please.
I warned you, Sally. I warned you.
Come on, out you get. Come on.
Morning, mate.
Meg, warrants?
Pick up your bags.
Follow me. Young woman, are we to have the pleasure of your company or not? Stand on the line. Your name?
Karen Travers.
Found guilty of the murder of your husband and sentenced to life in prison. Is that correct?
Yes.
Your name?
Lynn Warner.
Speak up.
Lynn Warner.
Lynn or Lynette?
Lynette. Look, I keep trying
We'll have an opportunity to explain all that to the reception committee later. You're found guilty of kidnapping and attempted murder. Is that correct?
I keep telling
Answer
you
the question. Is that correct? You're found guilty and sentenced to 10 years in prison.
Yes.
You want me?
No, but the doctor does.
I'll check these two in. Right, thanks. Right, I'll see if I can find you a cup and match.
Thanks, mate.
Right.
Let's check your personal property. Bags on the table. Now go over to that cubicle and strip off.
Why should I strip?
Do as you're told and don't ask questions.
T-O-R-E-G-H-B-P.
Next line.
F-N-E-G-H. Yes, H.
Don't cheat, Marilyn.
But the card's so far away, Doctor.
Yes, that is the general idea. Okay, that'll do.
I'd do anything to get rid of these headaches, Doctor. Anything.
Having trouble with your eyesight now, Marilyn?
Yes, Mrs. Jackson.
I'll see you next time I come in here, Marilyn. If those headaches still persist, I'll arrange for further tests.
If you just give me some stronger pills.
No. Goodbye, Marilyn.
Bye, Doctor.
She'll rape you one of these days, mark my words.
She's just after more pills. It's bloody pills. That's all the women in this place live for. Do you know that?
No, I didn't know that.
Sorry, Meg. Me and my favorite subject. All right, sit down.
Sit down.
Yes, I understand you've not been sleeping too well.
I'll kill that husband of mine.
And end up in prison.
I mean it, Greg. He's not to bother you just because I have a sleepless night.
Yeah, he loves you.
Yes.
What's wrong?
Nothing's wrong.
May I examine you?
No, you may not. Look, I was standing by the bedroom window admiring the moon when he woke up and started to panic about me being ill or something.
Okay, but just promise me
I
that if
promise. Now, do you mind if I go and check those new girls in?
Is Karen Travers among them?
Yes, why?
Nothing. I just followed her case, that's all.
Check that list of your belongings and then sign it.
You'd better look at this other girl. Take the gown off.
You heard, sister. Take it off.
Turn around.
What are those marks?
Just marks.
What's wrong?
Ever seen anything like those before?
What are they, Travers?
They're burns, cigarette burns.
Doctor had better see her.
All right. Now have your shower and put your robe back on. Through here. What's wrong with you now? Well, get in there then.
Oh, okay, you old bitch, hand it over. Bugger off, you! Oh, come on, Lizzie, I know you got it. Come on, get your hands off me, you rotten little bitch.
Dorian, get away from her.
Oh, I'm sick of her. Go on, make her give it back.
Give what back?
Me nail polish.
Doreen! Take her to the doctor.
This way.
I haven't got it. She's a bloody pain in the neck, Miss Bennett. You ask anyone in this joint, they'll tell you. Are you gonna let her point a finger at me every time she loses something?
Hand it over, Lizzie.
I haven't got the bloody thing.
Hand it over.
Come in.
This is Mrs. Travers, Doctor.
I'll be with you in a moment, Mrs. Travers. Take this note to the governor, would you, sister?
Miss Bennett's in the corridor if you need her.
Thank you. Hello, Karen. It's been a long time.
I don't believe it. What are you doing here? I thought you had your own practice.
Yes, I have. I've been coming here twice a week for the last 2 months. Now, let's have a look at those burns, shall we? Yeah. Come on. How did these happen?
Does it matter?
Yes, it does matter.
He did it. My husband.
I followed your trial. There was no mention of anything like this. Why?
I didn't tell anyone, that's why.
Well, it might have helped you. God knows if you'd only said something in your defense.
Greg, I killed him. Isn't that enough? Look, can I go? Don't you think this is enough of a nightmare for me without having to talk to you of all people? Oh, God, I hate this place.
Karen, at least there's someone here you know and can trust.
Thanks, I won't bother you.
I'll order some EDP. Get one of the girls to sprinkle it on for you, and, she'd better come and see me again next week.
They are cigarette burns, are they?
Yes, that's all they are. See you next week then, Mrs. Travers.
Where the hell have you been?
Oh, bloody Lizzie. I tell you, if she pinches one more thing...
Right.
Oh,
This is Bea. This is Marilyn.
hi.
This is Doreen. And this is Lynn. She'll be sharing with you and Marilyn, Bea, so if you'd like to take her along, get her settled.
Yeah, sure. Sit down for a tickle. I'll just finish these.
You'll be photographed and fingerprinted in an hour. Bea will show you where to go.
What are you in for, Lynn?
I'm innocent.
Good, aren't we all? We're all bloody innocent. The only thing any of us ever did wrong was getting caught. Who knew?
Lynn Warner.
You kidnapped that kid. That poor bloody kid.
I didn't do
I
it.
read about it. You buried that kid alive. Now, if it hadn't been for the tracker dogs, you'd have killed it.
Oh, God.
You're going to be sorry for what you've done to that kid. I promise you. Here, Lizzie. Remember that little boy that was buried alive? Guess who did it? You refer to all officers as Miss or Mrs. Come on, pick it up.
Please, Miss Bennett, please.
I've got all day. Come on, you're in the next dormitory.
Please, Miss Bennett.
That's your bed over there. You should read the instructions in this book and obey them to the letter. Get yourself settled in.
Well, well. I'm Frankie.
I'm Karen.
You're beautiful. I love beautiful things.
Are you in here?
That's right. Right here.
Who else?
Doreen. What'd you do, Karen?
I stabbed someone. To death.
Always like a challenge. Life, eh? Me too. We'll have a happy time together, Karen. It's up to you, love. You can really enjoy yourself if you put your mind to it.
I'm not like that, Frankie.
You're going to have to be, and anything you don't know, I'll teach you.
Get your hand off!
Don't say anything you might regret, Karen. We're going to be in here night after night for years and years and years.
Mine's been moved. I want to sell on my own. I won't share with that animal.
Animal, am I?
You stupid girl. Sit down. She's outside.
What happened?
Doyle made a pass at her. She panicked and demanded a single cell.
If we'd had a single cell, she'd have been in there in the first place. Well, then, let's take this opportunity of splitting up Frankie Doyle and Doreen for a start. Doreen can go as far away from Frankie as possible. Has Sally Lee settled down?
Not really. Look, Sally likes Doreen. Why not put them in together and then perhaps Sally will settle down?
All right. Arrange that, will you, and bring the girl in.
Come in, Travers.
You wish to lodge a complaint?
I just wish to be moved to a cell on my own.
Mrs. Jackson tells me you called Frankie Doyle an animal.
Yes.
Did she harm you?
No.
Did she touch you?
Yes.
Where?
On the arm.
Young woman, let me give you a few words of advice. We'll do all we can to protect you in this prison. That's why we'll move you to a single cell. But if you run trying to report prisoners every time one of them touches you on the arm, you'll very quickly make a lot of enemies amongst the girls.
But it was what she said.
The girls say things, filthy things, and they can be very cruel. But you'll have to learn to live with it, because you will not be granted another interview with me on a trivial matter like this. Yes? Very well. They're ready for photographs now.
Turn to your left now. Hold it. Now to your right. Okay, over here.
You okay, Sally?
Doreen, where's Vera?
She's mad at you, love.
I'll kill myself if she doesn't give it back to me.
Give what?
Just tell her to come here, please.
Okay. I'll see you later.
What do you think about that Chrissy? I don't. Proper bloody little whinger she is. She should have been with us in the old jail. I told her all about the cockroaches and the forage and all that.
Oh, shut up and play, can't you?
These girls don't know how lucky they are to be here. It's just like a hotel. Spotless.
Look, you're going to play, or aren't you?
Oh, one.
Hey, you should see Sally. She doesn't look too good.
Who cares? Hey, you cheated!
Oh, shut up, will you?
Come on, girls. Muster.
Oh, Sally wants to see you, Miss Bennett.
What's wrong with her?
I don't know. She's just sitting in the corner of her cell.
By the way, you're moving to another dormitory. Get your things packed immediately after lunch.
Why are you moving me?
Why, indeed.
You can't move her.
We can do anything we like, Doyle.
I won't let you move her.
The decision's already made.
No! Doreen stays with me.
What's the matter? Scared of getting lonely at nights? Come on, out! Move!
Frankie?
Get out. Quick.
Dory, stay with me!
I'm sorry. I didn't mean to cause trouble.
I know. The governor's right. You'll only make things worse if you refuse to accept the girls for what they are. Frankie? Well, Frankie's very mixed up. She has a violent temper, would make a bad enemy. Perhaps you ought to apologize to her.
What?
For your own sake.
But... Oh, all right. At least I don't have to sleep in here with her.
No. Come on. I'll move Sally from the single cell. Come on, Sally, we're moving.
You'd better come to my office as soon as you can. I'll arrange for her parents to be notified.
Greg, could you take a look at the Travers girl? I told her to wait back in the dormitory.
Yes, sure.
I warned her. I threatened her. I did everything I could to make her tell me where she got the stuff.
Karen?
Greg. Do you two know each other?
Yes, Meg. I'd appreciate it if you didn't say anything.
All right.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry. It was just the shock of seeing her like that. I'll be okay. Why did she do it?
We don't know yet.
Look, I think you'd better stay here. I'll send Sister over with something to settle you.
You stay here till we tell you to get up.
Miss.
Mrs. Jackson.
Is it like this for everyone? Do all the girls feel the way I do?
How do you feel?
I don't know, as if I'm going mad. It's as if that girl... It's as if she was lucky. She got out of here. There's nothing to live for anymore.
What did you expect to find in here?
No, not this. Not the way it is.
It depends on you, Karen. There are women in here who manage to keep themselves fully occupied. They ignore the Frankies, the swearing, the drugs, and the sex. As you were told by the reception committee, you have the opportunity of studying or learning pottery, cooking, gardening. Come over here. See that woman down there? That's Mum. Everyone calls her Mum. Perhaps you should have a talk to her. She's been here 15 years.
Are you called Mum?
That's right. Look at that.
What?
That bug.
Oh, it's a shield bug.
That's right. Keep your eye on him, will you? While I get my spray can. Got him. You arrived this morning?
Yes, I was told to come and see you.
I know. Meg tells me you're interested in gardening.
Meg?
Mrs. Jackson. She's one of the nicer screws.
Well, I do like gardening.
Country girl, are you?
Yes. At least I was until I came to Melbourne. I had a job as a nursemaid.
I lived in the country most of my life. Perhaps that's why I enjoy the solitude out here in the garden.
You enjoy it?
Well, life's what you make it, my dear. There's not much point in hating the prison or the screws, is there? After all, they didn't put us in here, did they?
Mum, it's all happening in there. Frankie's in the pound.
Well, that's nothing new for Frankie, is it?
And they're splitting us up.
Oh, yes, that would upset Frankie.
And Sally's hung herself. She's dead.
That poor girl. Oh, excuse me. Oh, you can stay out here if you like.
You calm down yet?
Piss off.
That's all you're capable of, isn't it? Filth.
Let me out of here for 2 minutes and you'll find what I'm capable of.
You're safe in here for the next 3 days, Doyle.
Yes, well, you won't be safe when I get out. None of yous will.
Any more trouble, we'll keep you in here for weeks.
Oh, so what? You going to stand there all day and gloat?
Bet you're dying for a cigarette.
Yeah?
Pity against regulations.
Hey, I forgot to tell you. We got a new nickname for you. It's old B's idea. Wanna know what it is? Vinegar tits.
Hey, how about that, eh? Vinegar tits.
You really are the most uncouth slut, Doyle.
Oh, don't blame me, Vera. It's old B's idea. She thought it up.
Did she indeed?
Vinegar tits.
Stupid brat. Made it clear of herself.
Oh, yeah, well, she was upset, wasn't she?
Upset? She's like a wild bull, that Frankie. That time before last when someone crossed her, remember? The whole bloody prison went into hiding to keep out of her way. Just you wait. She'll kill someone here one of these days.
Well, I don't know what she's so upset about. Just because she's been moved over to another part of the building doesn't mean they can't speak to each other.
Anyway, I'm glad I'm being moved. She's pretty weird, you know what I mean? Scares me at times, does old Frankie.
There you are. Well, I told you she had a screw loose, but I'll know. You two bow and scrape every time she wants something. Swear she runs the bloody place at times.
Oh, come on, Bee. We all know you run the place.
Yeah, well, don't you forget it. I have been Queen Bee here too long to step down for a cow like that Frankie.
This mess should have been cleaned up an hour ago.
Ooh, you're right, Vera. But as none of you screws to do it, we had to step in.
You know your problem, Bee? You've got a big mouth.
Aye.
This time you've gone too far with it. If that nickname you've given me is mentioned by one more girl in this place, well, I'm going to fix the lot of you, so help me.
What nickname?
You know what I'm talking about.
I damn well don't know what you're talking about.
What'd you call you, Miss Bennett?
Get out, Lizzie! You're only making the place even more of a mess. And it doesn't take 3 of you to clean up in here. Marilyn, you get your hands dirty for a change. And you two, back to the laundry.
Okay. Hey, Vera, I've forgotten what it was. The nickname? Oh, wonder what it was. And who the hell said I thought it up? Bloody Frankie.
This is the switch here.
Right, thanks.
Hey, you're new, aren't you?
Yeah, that's right.
Where's Fred?
Don't know, he resigned, I think.
Oh, I liked Fred.
Are you ladies finished in here?
Yeah. See you again,
Eddie.
Bye, Eddie.
Bye.
Marilyn?
Miss Bennett said I was to finish clearing up.
Oh, all right. You call an officer when you're through, eh, Eddie?
Yeah. So, what happened here? Did you have a party, did you?
No, one of the girls, Frankie. She got upset. You know.
Yeah. You're Marilyn, aren't you?
That's right. Eddie.
So, how long are you in for, Marilyn?
Another 6 months.
Great.
What's good about being locked up?
No, I didn't mean it like that. What I meant was, well, it's good we'll be able to see more of each other.
How much more of me would you like to see?
Did Sally say anything, Miss Bennett, before she died?
No, she didn't.
I'll tell you this much. If I find out who gave her those drugs, she'll leave her feet first. What are you doing here?
The officer just told me to watch you working.
Why?
The committee, they've decided to assign me here tomorrow.
Oh, that's nice. Why don't you go over here and I'll show you how to use the press. You put the garment on the pad like this. Make sure you haven't got any wrinkles, right? And you bring the press down with a bang. Right, now you do it.
Here, use this.
Thanks.
That's right. Now rub your hand over it. Make sure you haven't got any wrinkles. Whatever made me do a silly thing like that? I must have been too busy thinking about that poor bloody kid you buried alive.
Yeah, that's what must have happened, Bee.
Any children? Not ever! You want to save our marriage? Then get rid of him.
I won't do it!
It's all over, Mr. Travers. No more problems.
All over.
Oh, that's right. You can go home this afternoon.
Ah! No, don't! Don't!
Anything the matter?
This won't take long.
Trust me, trust me, trust me. Trust me, trust me, trust me, trust me. All I want is you. No bad news. Just you. Just you. Please, please.
What's the matter? Can I just sit in here with you? I don't know where else to go.
What's wrong?
God, who did this? One of the women. They hate me. Oh, they believe I kidnapped the baby. They want to kill me.
Where's Marilyn?
I don't know.
Have you seen that electrician?
Electrician?
Someone call me?
How much longer are you going to be up there?
Oh, just a few more minutes, but I'll tell you something. This whole area needs rewiring up here.
Rewiring? But this place is nearly new.
Don't blame me, lady. I didn't build it, did I?
Look, your firm's on the phone. Your boss wants to talk to you.
Be a doll and tell him I'll ring him back in 10 minutes, will you?
Oh, very well. We'll get a move on, Cheryl.
How did it happen?
That woman in the laundry. She jammed it under the iron.
Which woman?
B.
B. Smith? Did you do something to upset her?
No, she thinks I kidnapped Richie.
All right. We'll move you from the laundry, but I suggest you avoid talking to other prisoners about the Bentley baby.
If you just listen to me, I didn't do it.
You'll have to stop saying that.
I won't. I'll keep saying
Young
it.
woman, I've studied the details of your case very thoroughly. You took that child and buried it in a hole out of spite because Mrs. Bentley fired you.
No, Richie was
You've had a fair trial, and everyone, with the exception of yourself, is convinced you are guilty. Talk to B. Smith, will you, Mrs. Jackson, and report back to me.
All right.
When I arrived here, they said I was permitted one phone call.
That is correct.
I've changed my mind. I'd like to speak to someone.
Very well. You'll be brought back here after the doctor examines your hand.
What happened to the new girl, B?
New girl?
Lynn Warner. I sent her in here to help you.
Oh, yeah. How is she?
It's a bad burn.
Yeah, nasty accident.
Accident?
Didn't she tell you? I warned her, didn't I, girls? I was showing her how to use the press, poor kid. She pulled this down before she got her hand out.
Accident?
Of course. Ask the girls. They saw it. I wouldn't be doing anything like that, would I? Not with the parole, do you?
It was an accident, all right.
That's right. And you saw it as well, Marilyn?
That's right. It was an accident.
It's a pity this has happened. Doesn't look as though you'll be getting out tomorrow, B.
They can't stop your parole, B.
No. I'll see to that.
There we are.
Your tea, Doctor.
Oh, thanks, Mum. Don't know what we'd do without you.
Oh, hello. I'd heard you had an accident.
It wasn't an accident.
Oh. B said it was.
She did it deliberately.
What's your name again?
Lynn.
Lynn, sometimes we have to agree that things are accidents in here. If we don't, accidents seem to keep happening.
Take this note to the governor when you go back to her office. You won't be able to work for a few days with that hand.
Thank you.
She's going to have a bad time here.
Yes, I know.
Of course, it was a terrible thing she did.
Hmm.
I haven't seen the other new girl yet.
No, she's upset. She saw what happened to Sally.
Not this one.
You wanted a single cell, didn't you?
Yes, but that girl was in there.
Well, she's not there now.
Please, I can't go in there.
Look, you've only been in here one day, and already you've managed to get yourself a reputation as a troublemaker. Now, Frankie is going to be out of solitary in a day or so, and you're going to welcome that cell by the time she's finished with you.
Isn't there another single cell?
No, they're all full up. Now get in there.
It'd be stupid to put the girl in with B. Smith now. And knowing the way B operates, the whole prison will know that this is the girl who kidnapped the Bentley baby. Yes, she'll have to have a cell on her own, at least until they accept her.
Well, I'll move that girl from number 8.
Okay.
She's outside. I'll get her. Come in, Warner.
Sit down, Lynn.
The doctor said to give you that.
You wish to have me phone someone for you?
Yes, please. His name's Larry.
Larry who?
I don't know his other name. He's the Bentley's gardener.
What's his phone number?
Well, he lives in a cottage in the grounds of the house. You'd have to phone the Bentley number.
Oh, I don't think we can do that. Why do you wish to speak to this man?
Well, he told me and knew I didn't do it. I just want to ask him to come and see me, that's all. Please, please phone.
What's the number?
Hello?
I'm sorry to bother you. I wonder if it would be possible to speak to Larry, please.
Larry, the gardener? Yes. Who's calling?
Is that Mrs. Bentley?
Yes.
I apologize for phoning like this, Mrs. Bentley. My name is Mrs. Davidson. I'm the governor of the Wentworth Detention Center.
Oh, you're ringing for that Warner girl?
Yes. Look, if you could give me Larry's surname and address, we could write to him.
I'm afraid I can't do that for you, Mrs. Davidson. You see, Larry left over a week ago. I don't know where he is.
Oh. Thank you, Mrs. Bentley. I'm sorry to have bothered you.
Oh, that's quite all right. Goodbye. Now stop that. Stop it. Or I'll put you back in that big hole.
Is there anyone other than the gardener who is convinced of your innocence? She can go back to her cell now.
Here, give it back.
Come on, girls. Settle down.
Give it back. I ain't got the bloody thing.
Get to sleep in there.
Doreen! Doreen! Can you hear me, darling? Doreen? Doreen? Can you hear me, love? Doreen! What? You love me, darling? Yeah. You miss me, darling? Doreen! Oh, shut up!
understand. Shut up.
He used to give me roses. I wish he could again. But that was on the outside, and things were different then.